How's it going, Storm fans? I'm here with Storm pitcher Blake Rogers. Blake, how are you?
Doing fantastic. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Thank you very much. How's your season been so far?
So far, so good. First month was kind of up and down, and then I started to hit my stride around the end of May, and the last couple of months I've been feeling really good with my stuff, sticking to my routine and being in sync with both Luis and Marcus. So I feel really good about where I'm at right now and just hope to keep going forward.
And you were here for a short period in 2015 out of the draft. What's it like pitching in the Cal League for a full season now? What's the difference in the level of competition and things like that?
The big thing is there's only 7 other teams you get to play, and really you play 3 other teams, Inland, Lancaster, and Rancho, a bunch of times. So everybody's going to get everybody, whether I'm going to strike out a guy or I'm going to give up a home run to them. So you got to be sure that you're sticking to your strengths and mixing up, because eventually they're going to make adjustments after seeing you so many times. So it's like actually pitching in the big leagues within a division.
And, coming out of the bullpen, do you prefer that over being a starter? Or anything?
Yeah, I do have some starts under my belt, but I definitely prefer being in the bullpen because I have a chance to pitch almost every day. So it keeps me locked in, paying attention to the games, ready to come in any situation.
And how do you stay, mentally ready day in and day out?
Doing simple things like checking the other team's lineup, checking our lineup, seeing who we got playing where, who's on the mound, what they can do, paying attention to how they're executing pitches in the game if they're not, and what I have to do to come in and get outs.
So do you have any, consistent routine that you like to stick to?
Yeah, I usually start moving around, stretching around the 5th inning, 6th inning, maybe depending on how the starter's cruising. I'll kind of delay it because usually no need to start moving around yet, but I do some different stretches and movement stuff, and just trying to keep my body loose. So if it's my turn, it's my turn.
As a bullpen guy, say there's, bases loaded, game on the line. You got the 3-hole hitter down in the count. What pitch are you going to?
I'm spinning a slider in there. I feel like that's been a real advantage for me this year, and I have a lot of confidence in that. And if I'm behind the count, that if I can show that I can land that first strike, it changes the complexion of the entire at bat.
Where did you learn how to throw your slider?
I kind of developed it a little bit more this year, changed the grip on it, just from asking other guys what they do with theirs, and then just playing with it and catch during batting practice, and eventually found something that worked, and it's paid huge dividends for me.
And with only 7 weeks left in the season, what are your goals to finish out, and what will it take for you to look back on this season and deem it successful?
I just continue to do what I'm doing right now, not really try and do much better, because then you kind of start beating yourself up mentally. Just stay the course and take it one batter at a time, get the guys back in the dugout.
Who would win in a fight between a T-Rex and a Million Cats?
T-Rex. There's strength in numbers, but I think there's just too much mass and leverage from the T-Rex.